Today is Monday, and Wednesday is Christmas. And every Wednesday, and every Monday, and every Friday I post a video on the Tube View. And this Wednesday will be no exception. I will be publishing a video Wednesday, and I will be doing this every Christmas. And this was back months and months ago. Mark Hilliard suggested that I do a best of John Disque video, and I like that idea, and I decided to do it at the end of the year and just pick my best videos just for that year and publish the best of John Disque 2019. It's a little narcissistic, I guess, but I also think it's a good idea because it helps me see the whole year in one video. So yeah, and I'll be doing that every Christmas. Next year will be the best of John Disque 2020 on Christmas Day. Yeah, because pull doesn't stop on Christmas. Anyway, let's get on with this video. We appear to have been pattern racks. Here's the cue ball, here's the 1 ball up table, 2 ball down table, and 3 ball back up table, and a 4 ball back down table. And all this traffic to deal with. Yeah, but that's okay. I'm no stranger to pattern racks. You know what, with Mr. Browning's influence fresh in my brain, let's take a look at this table the way he looks at a table. Let's just look at the 1, the 2, and the 3, and let's stop and just focus on those 3 balls. We've already determined that it's up and down table, but check out how they're each in the corner of the table. Right near the corner pockets, and that should kind of ease up any what do you call it, complications within this rack or swimming around in your brain, and you're probably already way ahead of me. So let's take a look at the 5, 4, 5, and the 6, and just look at that pattern. That looks pretty easy, doesn't it? It might be a little bit tricky getting back on this 5, but I don't think it's going to be that hard. We have an issue with this 9 ball, and we're going to have to come down this side of the table to shoot this 4, and we're going to wind up hitting this 9. But let's get to that when we get to it, and let's go on to pattern 3 and look at the 7, the 8, and the 9. And thankfully, by the time we get to the 7, 8, and 9, all this downtown traffic will be cleared. It'll be like driving at 3 a.m. Yeah. So, what Rob would do here is he would stop thinking and stop looking and stop planning and get down and shoot this 1 before he paused and started connecting them. But I think it's important for us to look at the problems here. This 7 ball is in an awkward position, and we've already determined that this 4 ball, this 9 ball is getting in the way of this 4 ball. And this second pattern could be a little bit tricky. Let's go ahead and start. Long shot on this 1 ball. Just get to this. You can shoot for center table. Just get on this side of the center table. You don't want to come over that side. That's why I put right hand English on there. And the way you shoot this, you don't want to go around the traffic. You don't want to draw this ball to, we don't have to get a foot away from the 3 ball. It's not necessary. We just need to be on this side of the table. because we have to hold this ball. So the fuller we can shoot this 3 ball, the better off we'll be to get to this side of the 4, which is going to be difficult. This might be the most difficult part of the game, the 3 to the 4. So we need to hold this with inside English, so when it hits this rail, it doesn't bounce over in this direction. It just bounces straight back up. But I didn't put a good enough stroke on this. Inside left-hand English on this to kill the angle. Yeah, say I just rolled that ball. I didn't stroke it. So it's kind of weak. And now I have a difficult shot on the 3 to hold it. To hold it on this side and get to the 4. And we are going to wind up hitting the 9 ball. I'm going to shoot the 4. Yep. It's a key shot here. And putting left-hand English on that to kill the bounce off this rail. I wanted that cue ball to die off this rail. I wanted it to come back up a little more. But it was a wild stroke, and I think I jumped up on it, or my stick flew up on it. And I just didn't get enough draw on there, because the cue ball was close to the 4, so I was really concerned about hitting that 4 ball with my stick, and it'll be a foul nowadays with all ball fouls. Yeah, it's going to hit the 9, but it's going to be okay. We just need to avoid the scratch and get back for a shot on this 5 ball in the side, this side here. That's Howard back there in the background. He puts tips on sticks and cleans up shafts, and he's gone through some difficult personal issues lately with his family, but he's getting out. He's getting out of the house, and it's good to see him. I haven't seen him in a while. He's a good guy. He's dealing with some real hard life stuff, you know. So we got good on the 5 to get on the 6, but I make a big mistake while shooting this 6. And it's just a matter of laziness. The title of this video should be something about laziness, because here's where I get really lazy, folks. And right now I should have walked over and found the bridge, wherever that is, or the rake, or whatever you want to call it, and used the rake to draw back to this rail on this 7 ball, and that would have been it. The rest of it would be no-brainer. But I stretched out on the table because I'm too damn lazy and dumb to get the rake. Anytime you're stretched out on like this, you're making a big mistake. I could not stroke this ball. My hand's way too far up on the cue anyway to stroke this ball, so I wound up just poking it. And for some, well, I'm putting right-hand bottom English on this, hoping to draw it back to this rail, but it didn't work because I couldn't stroke it. And I couldn't stroke it. See that? That was a terrible poke. That was god-awful embarrassing. I mean, that was really bad. That was the worst shot I've ever put on YouTube. Yeah, you want to say it again? That's just humiliating myself to death. I deserve to be stoned. You guys should line me up against the wall and stone me. Look at this. Oh God, that was look at even the tips flying up, and then I'm like acting surprised that it didn't go anywhere, and almost. Oh, and look at this shot I'm left with. Oh no. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out here. We may never know. We're going to cut right here and play the whole game from start to finish, 1 through the 9. Guys, don't miss my Christmas special. It's the best of John Disque for 2019. And if you hate it, it's Mark's fault. Blame it on him. Peace.